No. No. Well, against the bad teams, yes. It was fun playing Lincoln and just pounding them at the Pentagon.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, that was. And Bridgewater.
Yeah.
What's his record?
450 and 183. Last loss, March 9th.
Hold on.
We're getting things through the screen. I don't know why. I could hear my voice when we were talking about
A couple?
Hold on.
I saw there one. It's a terrible
We have Mike coming through somewhere. Everything's down. We're getting things through the screen. I don't know why. I can hear my
You guys already made the call, both of you.
All right, good to know. Thank you. All right, bye.
check 1 2, check 1 2, check check check. Good evening out there. If you are tuned in and you see a score going at the bottom of the monitor, that is the halftime score of the sophomore game with Sioux Falls, O'Gorman, and T-Area. We will be having a pregame about 6:20, 6:30-ish. We'll talk to you then. Good evening. If you're just joining us here for the varsity game between the O'Gorman Knights and the T-Area Titans, this is the third quarter of the sophomore game. Just finishing up here the second half. I'll try to follow along a little bit with the video if you want to stay watching. Varsity pregame will be set to hit the waves about 6:30. So we'll talk to you then. Once again, if you're just joining us tonight, welcome. This is the sophomore game between Sioux Falls O'Gorman and the T-Area Titans. Got 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. We'll just keep it here. Shad Hockey, along with the coach, Les Schroeder, will be giving us the girls' varsity pregame at around, I was going to say 6:30, but it's past then. So we're talking about like 15 minutes from now. So we'll see you then.
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the sophomore game, 43-43, 30.3 seconds left. Titans with the ball. They will inbound it, turn it over. The Titans just turned it over to the Knights, who tied the game at 43, and now looks like the Titans are trying to foul.
No, I don't want to foul.
Into the corner for the Knights. Let me hustle up a roster here.
That would be Lily Turek.
Chloe Hamrick fouled in the corner by Lily Turek. And so, interesting strategy. Titans at 5 team fouls. O'Gorman Knights with just 2. And so, Hamrick, the sophomore from O'Gorman, will go to the line. 2 shots. 20.5 on the game clock. And the shot clock is off as Kent Colesford and his varsity Knights watch from the corner. Number 31 for the Titans. Evie Bindi checks into the game.
Cora.
8th grader
Cora.
for the Titans. And we've also have Cora Terveen, an 8th grader, into the game. Titans called up these 8th graders as the middle school season ended. And
2 nice free throws.
yeah, Chloe Hamrick.
Eyes up, got it wide open.
Got a Turek.
And that one is thrown away.
that was
15 seconds.
That was bad camera work. That's my fault.
That was a good look.
I got caught looking at your roster.
Daphne
Daphne Decker.
Decker, yeah. Timeout.
Another timeout, and this is where I think in the sub-varsity games, I have an idea, guys. I think in the
What's your
sub-varsity
idea?
games, you get 1 timeout in the first half.
Okay.
Agree.
You get 1 in the second half. However, if it gets down to be within a 5-point lead, you get a couple timeouts
Oh,
left.
I like that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. I like it.
But for time, we're doing pretty good on time. It's scheduled 7 o'clock start, so when this one is over, take a few minutes to clear the court. Then we'll have a 15-minute warm-up. We'll have about a 10 to 12-minute pregame show. That might not be enough because we've got a color man up here, Les Schroeder, who is a fan of both the O'Gorman Knights and the T-Area Titans.
Double the duty for Les tonight.
That's right.
He's getting paid by both schools.
And
no,
how-
folks, he's not.
How did he come to terms with that today? Well, he wore a Titan sweatshirt, but it's O'Gorman colors.
Here, let's capture that.
There you go.
No,
Yep, there he is. There he is.
Yeah. Hi.
More on that
Is that
later.
let me see the front of that sweatshirt. Is
That's
it
a
O'Gorman?
No, it's a Titan. Come on.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's a Titan.
We're good. We
Yes.
cleared that up.
Yeah. Come on now. All right. Let's get a basket, Titans. Let's go. Let's tie this thing up. Go to
O'Gorman
overtime.
will inbound. Titans have 6 fouls, so any foul by them, O'Gorman will go to the line and shoot 2. I'm guessing the Titans
Get
will
the
foul.
steal. Football play.
There goes the Knights, and they turn around and come back, inbound the ball.
Need to get a trap.
Ooh, Cora. All right, Cora with the foul.
And that was Bergen Lemon, the freshman for O'Gorman. And the foul, Cora Terveen, the 8th grader for the Titans, now back into the game. Will come Evie Bindi after the first shot to the line. Bergen Lemon, 5'7" freshman.
Calling it now. Castle with a 3 to tie this thing after she makes 1.
You know, Collie Captain was a AA referee for a long, long time in South Dakota, and he had some advice to sub-varsity referees. And he said, if your sub-varsity game ends in a tie, you need to find another hobby. Evie Bindi checks in for Cora Terveen.
All right.
I'd love that the Titans call up these 8th graders after their
Yes.
middle school season, because that middle school season is about a month long.
It is.
12
it's
seconds
early.
here.
It's early. Oh, nope.
Lemon
Oh,
in and
nope.
out.
Gotta go.
All right, Daff.
Deckner, here comes Decker.
Come
up
on,
the
Daff.
court.
That way, Daff.
8 seconds, 7
All
seconds.
the way, and 1.
And now Decker gets the foul. 6.2 on the clock. She'll go to the line.
Good job by Decker, just taking it right at the defense in that situation. Because you wanna get close to the hoop, and you want to just see if they'll give you a call.
Yeah, and we were just talking about her as we wait for the varsity game. I said she's a pretty good-looking player. Her dad used to be the varsity coach here.
We did.
That one.
That's a clutch free throw right there.
Good.
It's what you call the shooter's touch there.
That's right.
Decker could tie it. I'm expecting O'Gorman with 1 timeout left, maybe to get it to half court.
Coach Decker looks on there
Yeah,
from
he does.
second row,
Yep, he
stocking
does.
cap,
Yep. He took his gloves off to clap.
feeling some nerves.
Got
He likes
it.
what he sees.
Money.
No emotion from Coach Ryan Decker.
And we're going to go to overtime, gentlemen. Let's see.
Unless-
No.
No, he did. He called it with
Got it.
0.9
Oh, wow.
to go. So under a second to go. No
All right, you got
timeouts.
You throw it towards the rim, you throw it up to your big, and
Oh.
you
We
hope.
did see a smile there from Coach Decker after a while, but he was as cool as a cucumber.
So Les wants to inbound it to Abigail Alpers, number 45, as her dad
1.5
watches.
now on the
And then-
clock.
Okay.
They
And then
put more time up.
If you're Evie Bendy, you just stand behind and wall up and let her shoot over the top.
Swat it into the 8th row.
There you go. I like that too.
That's a good matchup, Bindi versus Alpers
Yep.
down low. And what you're telling the Titans now is
Don't
anything
foul.
going away from the basket, you're going to let them catch that.
Right.
If you're
Yep.
moving away from the basket. Just
Yep.
don't let them catch it
Yep.
with momentum going towards the basket. So we will see. We weren't doing anything. We decided to jump on board here and little bonus coverage. Hey, and folks, this is still free. This is still free.
It
Don't
is.
need to-
That's
We
right.
don't get overtime pay for
Well,
this.
you needed to get catch up from last game, so this is just good extra work for you, didn't it?
Yes, I played hooky last game.
You did.
And
But who's counting that? I'm not.
And Les was responsible for a scoreless first quarter of the game we called.
I will say that in all my years here, either doing PA or announcing less,
Yeah.
I never witnessed the Titans
No.
team have a scoreless
Wow.
first quarter. And guys watching that game, they had so many chances too.
It did.
It's crazy.
It was.
Hard to believe the ball would not go in.
All right,
the basket. Anyway, here we go, Les.
Lemon
All
going
right,
to
here-
inbound it. Watch for Alpers
Watch
to
for
get a
this.
pick,
Yep.
and then go
pick,
down.
and then she's going to go around. Yep. Oh, there she goes. Not even a catch out there.
Oh, shot just missed for the Knights. Number
Four.
24. I don't have her on my roster.
Now we have the coin flip to see who will have possession first.
And it is a 4 minute. I thought it might be 3.
Oh, it should not be 4.
Oh, yeah. 24 is, wow.
2 minutes.
Okay, there we go.
And that might just be for the in between, the fourth.
No, it
No,
would be
I-
running if it was between, so they
Yeah.
must be playing 2.
Wow.
I like sudden death idea.
I do.
Yeah, that would be intense. I think they do that at the club level.
Yeah, and some tournaments where they need to keep the time moving but need a winner.
This is important to the Titans, folks, because the JV, and we'll cover this in the varsity game, JV Titans lost to O'Gorman by 32, and that is the first JV loss of the year for Clayton Sorum's Lady Titans in about, 12 contests or
Yep.
so?
This is your game 12, game 13.
And then also the C-level game, that was won by the Knights. How many did the Knights win that one by? Do you guys remember?
What? This is a C game.
Or the, or is this the... Or we
They
all,
only play 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is,
Oh,
this
we're
is-
only playing 3.
we're only
Okay.
playing 3. Yeah.
Yeah, because we're used to having another game in
We
the
are.
other gym, but they didn't have that. Okay.
Nope.
Well, me and Les dipped away. We went down to the boys' basketball team was having a taco meal, and so we went down there. I didn't eat.
I didn't either. I went after you did.
Yeah, Les had about 3 soft shells with black olives, and he.
Well,
is-
there's 2 under the table right there that have
my
like some
goodness.
saran wrap over
my
them to
God.
take home.
I had a
Wow.
cookie, and I got to talk to Coach Stearns and Coach Becker. And
Those fellas were putting away the food though when I was down there. That's for sure.
Go at it.
Here we go.
Go at it. Go at it.
Oh,
Go at it.
put it on the floor there.
At it.
Breck underneath, tied up by Alpers, and it'll be O'Gorman basketball.
Just took that dribble in the lane. You don't want to do
Yep.
that because then you make yourself just as small as anybody in the lane. A lot of hands.
Yep. This will be Chloe Hemrick bringing the ball
Yeah.
up. Under 2 minutes. Do we have the time and the score on the clock, Rick?
Yes,
Okay.
it is indeed
It's going.
working.
Oh,
Here's
good.
Alpers.
Yep, there's that matchup. Well, Lily Turk with the help.
Walking her way in the lane there, but
Oh,
Foul is going to be on Turk. And so same as fourth quarter. It'll be 2 free throws still. Titans with the 7th foul. O'Gorman still just at 3 with 1:38 to go. Alpers to the line for 2. 5'11" freshman. Her brother, of course, plays tight end. We're number 83 at SDSU. Dad is in the front row
he is.
filming. No
Got the
pressure,
cam-
Abigail.
Yep, got the camera going.
you got to make this one because you're going to see it later on film.
She's got a good shot.
There it is.
Yes.
See, you
Good
know,
lefty release.
that was
All right, go Daff. Go Daff.
Here comes Daphne Decker. Of course,
Good.
good pass.
Good kid. Oh,
block out of bounds by Alpers. Just 6 seconds off of the shot clock. 29 now on the shot clock.
Wonder how many timeouts each team gets.
do we get
hope
one
they
more
get
each?
one.
I believe
each.
one, yep.
One each. All right, come on, Castle. Here we go. All right. Okay, Lily.
Who, are you cheering for the team or just certain players?
No, I'm not. No, I was waiting for her to come out for a 3.
Oh, that's what you dialed up.
Shot was blocked by the Knights. Out of bounds. Titans.
I thought she was your click to pick.
No, that's not. No.
Pick to click.
I don't know who I'm going to pick tonight. I don't know.
There we go. There's an open. There's what you were looking for.
See, that's why I
Les.
was looking on the other side. Yes. I knew it was coming. That away, Addie. Keep going.
Rebound by Breck. She'll kick it out.
Come on,
New
Lil.
shot
Come on, Lil.
clock. Turek
Oh, just
off
short.
the front of the rim. The
with
rebound
it.
for the Knights by Chloe Hamrick.
Lily stayed with it and got us another possession.
And so it'll be Decker inbounding the ball. Daphne Decker.
All right, Lil, hit that.
That was Turek. She turned this one down. Three-pointer up by Castle. In and out. No good. Rebound by the Knights. By Lemon. Lemon to Hamrick. Hamrick will bring it up exactly 1 minute on the clock.
Ooh, help side.
This would be a big make for O'Gorman.
Yes, it would.
Bounces out.
Biggest girl. Whoa.
Alpers and Bindi and also Breck fighting for the rebound, and I think they're going to call maybe Bindi. It'll be Breck. And Breck
She got hurt on that, too.
hit her elbow pretty hard.
Yep.
So now O'Gorman's going to talk to their players. Alpers has 2 free throws, the lefty, and Breck can't do that.
Yep. Nope.
And if she misses, she might get a free one. Okay, she makes it.
Doesn't need it. Doesn't need it.
Cora's coming back in the game.
She used to be a star wide receiver on my flag football team a
Cora?
few years
Cora
back.
did? Cora
yes,
did?
yes, she did.
She had a good
We would set up plays if we had to score, and I would tell her, we are throwing it deep, and you are going to catch it and score a touchdown, and she would do it. You know, and
No. 3 out of 4 in overtime for Alpers.
big free throws, big free throws.
There we go.
Ooh.
There we go.
And now it's O'Gorman by 3. Titans led most of that fourth quarter.
They did, yep.
Here's Bindi.
Evie.
That's going to be too far. A rebound, Hamrick. And now she looks up, wide open, down the floor. This
There
is
we go.
Schweitzer. Schweitzer missed.
Good.
No good rebound.
Go
24
back.
stolen by
That way.
Decker. Shot clock's off.
Gotta
30 on the
push.
game
Come on,
clock.
go
Decker,
through
we
her.
saw this in
That way.
regulation.
Nice.
Basket good for Decker. 1 point lead for O'Gorman. Titans are over the foul limit.
Gotta
Here's
foul,
Hamrick. She
grab
throws it
grab
up the
There
court.
we go. Good, Evie.
Alpers, Bindi.
That way, Evie.
Nice play
And
by
a jump ball
Evie.
is called. Stays with O'Gorman. And Bindi and Alpers really battling it out.
You like that by Evie Bindi there. She felt the urgency that we have to get the ball.
Yep.
So when that ball was a 50-50 ball on the floor, she was
She was
all about it.
Yep, she was all on that.
Good
All right.
play by Decker there again, just taking it to the rim.
Decker, you gotta go get her. You gotta go get her.
No, I don't think you.
You gotta go, yeah.
The foul by Terveen.
Well, they're gonna
17,
hold the ball.
I don't think you need to. You're right. I don't think you need to foul right away.
But you got to deny all over the place.
But you can go hard at it, and if you foul, you foul.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plenty of time if you get the rebound here. Either way, you're going to have a possession.
Yep, you're gonna get one look.
As long as you can get a rebound here on a miss.
Hamrick rolls the first one in. One more. Shot clock off. 13.7 on the game clock. And that one's going to be short, so it's
Good
a
board.
2-point lead.
All right, go Castle.
Here comes Castle, throws it up, almost throws it away
Plenty of time.
to Turek. Turek, she made one of those earlier.
Yep,
no
she
good.
did.
5 seconds, 4 seconds. O'Gorman, and it's going to be a foul with 2.8. O'Gorman is going to escape with the overtime. C team win. And this is, I believe, the Titans C team has only lost 1 game this year, so this will just be their second loss after JV.
They got beat by Marshall, I think.
But the Titans, I believe, had to pull 1 or 2 players off of this
Yes.
C team that are on varsity.
Yep.
And
Nice free throw there.
free throw made by Schweitzer, 5'4" freshman. This would for sure seal it.
Nice.
Nice shot.
Yeah, those are
Schweitzer.
confident free throws right there. You got to like that.
And that'll end it 51-47. The Knights take game 2, game 3 coming up. We will go to silence or some background music, and then we will be back in about 5 minutes for a little Titan versus Knights pregame show coming up. Basketball fans, you are looking live at Thunder Alley inside T Area High School, located since 2008 on the very western edge of T, South Dakota, alongside state champion coach Rick Williamson, my partner, former O'Gorman staff member Les Schroeder. You'll hear a lot about that tonight, I'm sure. I'm Shad Hockey. We welcome you to Tuesday night girls basketball action. Tonight, the hometown T Area Titans welcome in the number 1 O'Gorman Knights, the second number 1 team the Titans have played in a week. The Titans enter this one at 5-9, good for 14th in Class AA power points. The shorthanded Titans, more on that later, have lost 4 of their last 5, falling a week ago to Class A number 1 Sioux Falls Christian by 11 points at the Sanford Pentagon. Really didn't seem like an 11-point game.
No,
the Titans were in that most of the night. Before that, they lost by 14 to Class AA number 4 Mitchell. So the Titans tonight, we mentioned they're shorthanded. They've been without junior Natalie Gass all year, 5'9" player. They're also going to be without tonight Ellie Clayberg, a little banged up. I talked to her pregame. She's got a sprained ankle that she suffered early in that Sioux Falls Christian loss, and Titans, despite Clayberg being out, hung right with the Chargers, the undefeated Chargers. So Clayberg averaging about 12 points a game. She had a career high 29 earlier this year. Best three-point shooter for the Titans. They will miss her tonight. Across the court from the Titans are the defending state champion, the queens of AA basketball in South Dakota, the O'Gorman Knights. They enter this one 12-0, number 1 in power points. They're riding a 40-game win streak, coming off a blowout win over Pierre. 4 of their last 5 wins have been with a running clock, which means they get up by 30 and then the clock runs. All 12 of this year's wins have come by double digits. Les, this is a team that has experienced just 8 losses in the last 5 years. I believe 97-8 is Kent Colesrud in that time, their last loss. Back in 2023 on March 9th, the state tournament opener to Harrisburg. What are we going to see out of these Knights tonight?
Well, these Knights, I mean, they like to press. They like to get up and down the floor. If the Titans can handle the press, the Titans can hang right with them. They also like to play a 2-3 zone. They play a 2-3 zone that's pretty a matchup zone where they like to get after people in the half court. But they took it to Pierre in the second half of that fourth quarter. The Pierre Governors got it down to 14, but then the Knights went on a 22-2 run to kind of end the game. So but I think if the Titans can handle the press, they'll be all right.
Maybe the toughest test awaits these Knights as they host 11-2 Rapid City Stevens. But with that said, they've already played 10-1 Washington, had no problem with them, beat them by 18. Another notable win season opener was Brandon Valley's, I believe it's one of their 2 losses maybe?
Yes.
And they beat the Knights 53-43.
Yes.
So the history in this one, it's the first official year for marking the 20th team in AA of the T Area Titans. But this is the 5th matchup between these two. The first year these two played was the 2019-2020 season, where the Knights won that one just by single digits, by 6 or 7. That was the year that the state tournament was canceled. And let's be honest, if they would have played it that year, O'Gorman would have walked away with Coach Colesrud's 4th state championship. Emma and Hannah Ronzik, Bergen and Reagan Riley. They had a Moore girl, Molly Abdush, who's now at. So they had 5, 6 D1 players on the floor. Not all basketball players, a couple D1 volleyball players, but the next ones all have been won by the Knights. They've won the next 3 by 21, 30, 41. And then last year, we went to 41st Street, played them. That was a good game. Abdush versus Vasika, both SDSU commits, and Knights walked away with that one 53-43. Or 53-45,
Yes,
I believe.
we were in it the whole game.
We were.
Number 31, Julia Eggers, who you'll see tonight, was the difference in that game,
Yep.
in my opinion. She had 13 points
Yep.
and big rebounds at the crucial times. And
Abdush threw in a half-court shot at halftime.
Abdush had that half quarter, so that gave them the momentum in the second half too. So
Yeah, and if you're the type to compare common opponents, I kind of am. Looking at the common opponents, you're going to heavily favor O'Gorman tonight. They have 6 common opponents. OG, obviously, 6-0 against those. The Titans, 3-3 against those common opponents. And we'll just list them off for you really quick. Brandon Valley, O'Gorman beat them by 10. Titans lost by 30. So that's a big one. Jefferson, O'Gorman beat them by 13. Titans fell last second by 1. Brookings, O'Gorman beat them by 39. Titans lost to Brookings by 10. Watertown, O'Gorman beat them by 13. Titans beat them by 2. Lincoln, O'Gorman beat them by 38. Titans beat them by 29, so that one was kind of close.
Yep.
And then Roosevelt, both teams beat them. O'Gorman by 28. The Titans by 9. So the Knights are coached by 33 years, is that right?
yes, sir, that's right. Yes.
Kent Colesrud, we talked to him pregame, asked him if he's going to invite you to a Super Bowl party. More on that later.
Okay, all right.
450 wins for Coach Colesrud, 183 in the loss column, 3 state championships. He's got a really nice team, Les, and they're going to be,
Yes.
we were talking about pregame, they're going to be good next year.
Yep.
Because they are young. They go by way of number 24 is their leading scorer, 14 points a night, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals for number 24, Ruby Moore. She has already verbaled to SDSU, and she is just a sophomore, 5'8". Number 30, Sydney Terveen, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals a night for Terveen. She has college offers. She has not pulled the trigger yet. She's just a junior, stands 5'10". Also for the Knights, number 11, Sadie Merman, 7 points a night. Number 31, Julia Eggert. She is 11 points a night and team leading 7.5 rebounds, 3 steals. And then number 12, Kyra Hermanson, 4 points a night, 3 rebounds for her. They'll go about 3 deep off the bench, maybe more. So 4 minutes to go. We'll turn it over to public address announcer Scott Bindi, and we'll do the national anthem. We'll do the starting lineups, and then we'll join you again for the tip, but not before we introduce you to Taylor Fechner, the Titan first-year girls head coach. He's 54-65. He was at Canton boys basketball for 5 years and did some nice things over there. You know, Canton basketball doesn't have a great it's a wrestling school, let's be honest. They don't have a great track record of success, but he did a nice job over
Built
there.
a really good culture over there too. It was just kind of a family atmosphere where you could just kind of sense it.
Yeah. And for the Titan starters, as we mentioned, the Ellie Clayberg is out for the Titans. Gass is out for the Titans. That's 2 starters.
That's 4 in a row.
Starters.
Wow. Okay, anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
So starting for the Titans, Anna Bindi. She is at 10 points a night. She'll play at the off guard. She's a junior, 5'7" junior. The lead guard, number 3, J.C. Babb. Babb on the season. Boy, we've got goofy stats here. But Babb on the season, 5 points, 3 assists, 2 steals a night. Just a junior for her. Number 13, the Hammer, Reese Hammerquist for the Titans. Does all the dirty work down low. Doesn't shoot a lot. Great rebounder and defender. Coach Fechner is high on her. She's also a junior, standing 5'8", wears number 13. Also for the Titans, 12, Kaya Haynes, one of the 3 seniors on this team. We saw her take over a game late this year and put that one away in West Central.
Oh, West Central.
I remember talking to Coach Clayberg after the game, and I'm not Coach Clayberg, Coach Fechner after the game, and I said, boy, where did that come from? She just put them on her shoulders in Hartford. And then who's going to start for Ellie Clayberg? That's going to be a freshman, number 20, Emma Lindgren. She is still the steals leader, over 3 steals a game for Lindgren. I talked to her the other night. We'll highlight some of the highlights from our conversation. But good defender, gets her hands on a lot of balls, plays the passing lane well, nice rebounder. Really gets a lot of her scoring right now attacking the rim, but she can shoot from range as well. You're also going to see into the game, Coach Fechner will go about 3 deep off the bench. He's kind of trying to find somebody at this point. We've seen Piper Benning, 5'6" freshman, come in. Presley Benning, her sister, 5'7" junior. Sienna Mork will be the first one off the bench, 5'8", senior for the Titans. And Grace Bilas has played a little bit. So that's what we're going to see for the Titans. Under a minute to go. Les, how it would be the upset of 2025. How do the Titans pull it off?
If we can control the tempo and if we can cut down on turnovers, we will have a chance.
And stay tuned. I was hoping you'd give us a little bit more than that.
Why? I mean, we're ready.
We're ready to go. Titans a little short-handed. Nice crowd for a Tuesday night. And Coach Fechner has his team ready. Great to hear the band, and we will.
Are you going to make Les get a prediction here?
Les, I want to hear your pick to click for the Titans tonight.
Yeah, there we go.
My pick to click is Emma Lindgren.
Emma Lindgren for the Titans. You have a prediction how many she's going to get?
12.
12 points for Lindgren tonight. Going to be a tough one for the Titans. 40 in a row for the Knights. Titans will try to end that here tonight. But first, public address announcer, Mr. Scott Bindi.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to T Area High School. In tonight's contest, we welcome the Knights of O'Gorman High School. Taking on your T Area Titans. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise, remove your cap or hat, and pay honor to America with the playing of our national anthem. Please observe proper flag etiquette by standing at attention and placing your right hand over your heart. Active duty personnel or veterans not in uniform may salute the flag. The national anthem will be performed by the T Area Band under the direction of Stephanie Rannick. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Welcome to tonight's event. The schools participating in this event are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. They have adopted the rules under which the game is conducted. The strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are vital to the event's success. Fans, tonight's athletic event is not about winning at all costs, disrespecting others, or criticizing the athletes, coaches, and officials. It's about learning and growing, developing character, and competing with class. So please keep it a positive and bench that behavior. To support a positive and safe atmosphere for Titans pride, and according to conference rules, we ask that students of all ages remain in the student sections of the bleachers or with their parents. The officials for tonight's game are Brian Gary, Connor Sinheisen, and Patrick Spellemeyer. The officials are registered by the State of South Dakota High School Activities Association. These individuals have worked hard to learn the rules and administer them at this event. We request that you respect their honest efforts to officiate the contest. Introducing first the cheerleaders for Sioux Falls O'Gorman. Ella Automac, Ackley March, Bryceland March, Carly Dumdye, Olivia Miner, and Isabella Utero. Your Gorman Knights are coached by Karen Dundine. And now for the cheerleaders of your T area Titans. Chloe Edmond. Shelby Edwards. Nicole Beckner. Summer Holke. Your Titans are coached by Katie Peterson. And now introducing the starters for the Sioux Falls Gorman Knights. At guard, 5'9" junior, number 11, Sadie Herman. At a forward, 5'10" senior, number 21, Kira Hermanson. At a guard, 5'8" sophomore, number 24, Ruby Moore. At another guard, 5'10" junior, number 30, Sydney Trevine. At a forward, 5'10" senior, number 31, Julia Eggers. Assistant coaches for the Knights, Barry Mattis, Crystal Richter, Dan Hughes, Christian Vidal. Head coach of the Sioux Falls Gorman Knights, Kent Colesrud. And now, starting lineups for your T area Titans. At guard, 5'3" junior, number 3, JC Babb. At another guard, 5'7" junior, number 5, Anna Mindy. Another guard, 5'4" senior, number 12, Kaya Hayes. At a forward, 5'7" senior, number 13, Reese Hammerquist. And a guard, 5'5" freshman, number 22, Emma Liegren. Titans are coached by Clayton Sorum, Stephen Waltner, and head coach of your T Titans, Taylor Factor.
And there are your starters for the Knights: Moore, Trevine, Merman, Eggert, and Hermanson. And for the Titans, Bindi, Babb, Hammerquist, Lindgren, and Hayes. So Lindgren, her second start of the year, averaging 6 points a night. It'll be Hammerquist jumping it up for the Titans.
Lindgren started in Watertown.
Eggert for Les's Knights.
Oh, what? I'm a T.
Tip won by the Knights.
Wow.
I did get to talk to Coach Colesrud about the Super Bowl party last. I'm going to make you wait underneath. Great cut.
We're going to find out what came of that conversation.
Maybe. Trevine underneath.
Oh, Anna, take care of the basketball.
The basket, Trevine. I told you she's going to play at the next level. She doesn't know where. She's had some offers.
Through her, yep.
Bindi trying to draw a contract, doesn't get it. Hammerquist gets the rebound, blocked, and then taken away and down the court by Eggert, the 5'10" junior. Up and underneath, basket, good. That one was by Merman, her first two of the night. Merman now with the steal, down low. Eggert, basket's good. 6-0 start in the first 50 seconds for the Knights. Another turnover. That one's going to be knocked out by the Titans, out of bounds. Give you the officials tonight. We've got a good crew here. We've got one, Brian Gary at Super Bowl week. His son played in the Super Bowl for the Eagles.
He did.
And one
Super Bowl champ.
Yes, Super Bowl champion. Connor Singheisen. I don't know him. Maybe he's a AA ref. And then our old friend Patrick Spellmeyer. There's the foul by Lindgren. Trying to get the steal from Merman.
Fouls on number 20, Lindgren. Her first, team first.
You know, in a game like this, taking care of the ball is like the
most important thing.
Yeah.
Yep, I mentioned that at pregame.
Point A, take care of the ball. Like, that's it, because there's no way to compete against a team like this turning the ball over.
Absolutely. Here's in the lane, dribbling around Merman. She'll get the
nice steal.
She got the cutting Hermanson, taken away by the Titans. Here's Babb in the corner. Lindgren on the wing. Thought about the three. Then bobbled it, gets it out to Haynes. Haynes back to Babb. Babb brings it to the top of the key. Now drives, loses the ball. Taken away by the Knights. Trevine, here comes Trevine. Bounce pass. Finds Moore. Shot, mid-range jumper. Nothing but net by number 11, Sadie Merman, junior guard. And the press has given the Titans fits. 8-0 Knights. Minute 47 seconds into this one.
2-2-1.
And do we have a clock? Kickball? I wasn't watching, to tell you the truth. So
I'm not sure what.
No, I'm not sure.
They're talking to Tomahawk down there.
Tommy TAHS.
Tomahawk, Tom Tosh, his no-hitter is gone.
It is.
And so
Didn't have to sweat it out.
on the court for the Knights is Merman, a junior, Hermanson, a senior, Moore, a sophomore, Trevine, a junior, and Eggert, a senior.
So I did go to O'Gorman's last game, and Moore had 24 points. Of
course.
Her same jersey number.
Of course you did.
Against the Pure Governors. No,
You have
well,
season tickets, don't you?
Nice
Like
screen
you-
by Haynes, knocked out of bounds.
You have a luxury suite there at the O'Gorman Arena.
And now Coach Colesrud backs off his defense. Titans will inbound it. It's going to be Haynes looking for Babb. There is Babb. What else did you take away from the O'Gorman game, Les?
well, we played Pure on
We
Saturday.
already said it.
I said O'Gorman.
No.
the
Les,
Titans.
you
We.
said-
Rewind it.
I said we, the Titans, play the Pure Governors on Saturday.
Oh.
I said we for us. I did.
5 seconds
I
on the
did.
shot clock.
They play that 2-3-2
Bindi
zone,
is-
and
Haynes just gets it up.
Yeah.
Basket good off the pass by Bindi. I didn't know if she knew that there was that much time left. She did.
Haynes-
Thrown out of bounds.
Haynes got that basket.
Haynes off the assist by Bindi. Yes, sir. And that one was thrown out of bounds by
See-
Tervine. 8-2, 5:34 to go. Here comes Lindgren. Right-hand dribble, right side of the court, gets knocked. Oh, my goodness.
Whoa.
She got knocked out of bounds by Moore. And the referee thinks that maybe she just stepped out. The contact didn't have anything to do with it. Which, okay.
Yeah.
O'Gorman basketball leading by 6 early in this one. There's
Nice
the cutter down
Cutter,
low.
you got to
underneath.
jam and jump to the
Yeah,
ball and
yeah,
jam
yeah.
that cutter there.
That was a
Eggert,
nice,
the 5'10 senior.
nice screen by Merriman there.
And there you go. Now one more pass. Make it for the Titans. Babb's going to hold on to it. She gets it through the dribble. Picks it up. Now she's going to be fouled, I believe, by number 24, Ruby Moore. Nope, number 22? 24. Now he corrected it.
Moore.
He said 22. It was 24. Changed it. Tyler Mooney, senior, 5'4", into the game for the Knights. And also number 13, Abby Makuska, senior, 5'10". So I hope I get the names right. I did get pronunciations.
You did. You're
I'm
doing
not
all right.
going to throw the coach under the bus that gave me the pronunciations.
Nope, he's a good
but
guy.
It was a girl.
Oh, well, that's Crystal.
Yeah,
Rick.
she's not the one inviting you for the Super Bowl. You just stick
Bindi,
with
Get
that.
in there.
Steps to the side. 3-pointer, no good. Strong rebound by the 5'10 senior, Julia Eggert.
Nice.
Yes, travel.
It's going to be a travel.
There we go.
Good pass, just didn't get the clean catch. Nice bounce pass.
Kuska. It'll be Titan basketball, 10-2. Bindi will inbound it. She finds Babb, the Titans lead guard. Back to Bindi. She's got Lindgren now. Triple team.
Yep.
She gets through it, though. She's got options. Here's
Okay.
Haynes in the corner. Haynes will dribble it out. Gets it up to Babb, top of the key. Babb dribbling it around. Nowhere to go for Babb. 15 on the shot clock. Bindi, she'll step to the left. One dribble, passes to Lindgren. 3-pointer, good! By Lindgren. 10-5, halfway through the first quarter. Nice patient set there by the Titans. Halftime, we're going to talk to Sioux Falls Canaries president. It's going to be a foul on Hammerquist, I believe. It should be a shooting foul. Nope, it's going to be on Bindi.
Foul number 5, Bindi, her first, team second.
Her first, team second.
The president's kids go to school here, don't they?
Yep, Eggert to the line on the year. She comes in 64%, makes her first one. Yes, Brian's he's got a daughter in middle school
Yep.
and then a son in middle school. And so he will join us at halftime. T resident, Sioux Falls Canaries president. That one's going to be short. Good box
Go,
out by
Reese.
Hammerquist.
Yeah,
Gets the rebound. Gets it to Bindi. Bindi being chased down there by Eggert. And there's that three-player trap again. Bindi gets out of it, passes to
1, 2,
Haynes.
2.
Haynes to Lindgren. Lindgren's already got a 3. There's the skip pass, top of the key to Babb. See the very long and very active
Yes.
O'Gorman defense,
They
and
always-
that's what this team is built around.
Yep, they
His
do.
defense. Hammerquist, I think if she could have turned around, she might have had an open shot. Kicked it out to Haynes in the corner. Number 40, Ellie Meyer, 6-foot freshman.
Freshman,
checks into
she's
the
looked
game.
good.
And so Haynes will inbound it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Babb. Right side of the key, almost picked it up, keeps the dribble alive. Lindgren, she just made a 3 from there. Haynes in the corner. Haynes will hand it off to Lindgren. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They're not going to get one off.
Nope, that was good D.
And I think the Titans need to be more aware of how much time is on the shot clock. Into the game for the Titans, Sienna Mork, number 25, 5'8" senior, and number 10, Tatum Slakehouse, 5'5" junior. So Morgan will play the post for Hammerquist. Slakehouse will spell Bindi. Still just an 11-5 game. Mork with the steal. Mork brings it down, bounce pass to Lindgren. She'll jump it out, back it up, almost throws it away, does throw it away. Passing lane jump by Moore. And Moore fouled. It'll be the third team foul on the Titans. Ruby Moore, she'll go to the free throw line. She is the next SDSU Jackrabbit to wear the same colors, the O'Gorman blue and yellow.
Yep.
Following Molly Abdouche up there.
Oh, yeah, her.
You'll see number 20 for the Titans, Emma Lindgren. I asked Emma when I talked to her, I said, who did people say you play like? And it made me feel really smart because I compare Emma Lindgren to Molly Abdouche, and she said that's what she's heard of a lot too, and that's a really nice player to be compared to.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Hopefully the career follows that trajectory.
Well, I talked to Coach Fechner about it. He said that he can see Emma, and there's a travel by her, just kind of jumped up a little bit. He says he can see her even being a better scorer than Abdouche when, she's got a lot of time left.
Yep.
Merman back into the game. She'll check in for number 30, Sydney Terveen, the junior. Inbounding, it's going to be Mooney. She gets it inside to Moore. She's got a sister that plays at Northern State and then another one at Augie, right, Les?
Yes, sir.
The Moore basketball family.
Yes,
no hesitation, three-pointer by Mooney. No good.
Nice.
Rebound by Haynes, and
Kaya.
then it's going to be a foul by Mooney.
Good seal by Kaya there. She had position, and she didn't just accept that that's all she needed to do. She kind of held her girl off. Good blockout.
And now Bindi, short rest, back into the game. This time for Lindgren. She'll take her first seat on the bench. Her team trailing by just 8, 2:44 to go. Inbound it to Babb. She finds Bindi.
Eyes up.
Left side.
Doubled the work.
There's the steal by Moore. And then stolen back by Haynes. It was a steal by Moore. It was recovered by Meyer, but Moore caused that. We'll give Moore the steal.
There we go.
That's Mork on the outside. Doesn't shoot the three. Kicks it out to Haynes. This is Tatum Slakehouse. Seen her play this year. She had 12 off the bench in one of the early games. Bindi dribbles from the left side of the wing, 15 on the shot clock. Babb pump fakes, now dribbles baseline, being patient. She had a layup.
Find.
Oh, nice.
Great find for Tatum Slakehouse. Delivers the 8-foot shot set up by a very patient J.C. Babb.
That's a great word for it.
Oh, we lost
Corner
it.
wide open. That's Abby McCuska with unofficially her easiest basket of the season. Here comes Babb, gets by three players, then a foul is called kickball.
And that's where you want to see players that have no player on them, no defensive player, become available to that ball handler. There's three girls coming to trap. That means somebody is left alone, and you just got to be available and aware of that and yell. It's okay there to yell their name because the defense doesn't care. They're just trying to get a trap.
Yeah,
so
we've seen that three-player trap. Just as the Titans get it over, and ball movement, you're going to move the ball faster passing it than you're dribbling.
A lot of dribbling between defenders today.
Moore, another steal by Moore, and a wide open layup by Terveen.
It's easier to pass than it is to dribble between 3-4 defenders.
Bindi again, this time picks up her dribble, throws it into Babb. Three-pointer on the way, long, no good. Rebound for the Knights by Merman.
And that's exactly what a press is made to do right there. It's make you hurry a bad shot, and you want to get a shot up before you don't have it anymore sometimes.
Wide open three, Terveen off the hands of Eggert, Titan basketball. As Hermanson checks back into the game.
And JC's look was good, but she took no time to shoot it, right?
No.
It was a quick, hurried shot.
Yep.
And that's why it was a bad shot. Otherwise, it's a shot that she can knock down.
Yep.
Suddenly, 10-point lead, largest of the young night.
Move it.
For the Knights, and the shot clock didn't start again. So I might have to go down and run the shot clock like I did the first year it was implemented in South Dakota. But they got it figured out. 4 seconds off off the clock. No problem. It's just it's a kind of a fun gig, but it's kind of tough. It's a lot of judgment on there.
Yep.
A lot of did it hit the rim? They'll ask each other, did it hit the rim? Do you think it hit the rim? Usually they get it right, and but it's also a lot of after they score, you got to hold that button until they inbound it and someone touches it, and sometimes maybe just like now, you hold it just a little bit too long, and. We won't name names.
Nope.
Who's down there?
Nope.
It's not a big deal.
There we go. Thank
There's
you.
a foul in the backcourt. That's going to be on, I believe, 31. Nope, it's on 1-1. Like I said, Sadie Merman. Her first team third, so 3 fouls for the Titans, 3 for the visiting Knights. 5 points for Eggers, 4 for Merman, 3 for Lindgren, 2 for Slykehouse. We've also got 4 for Turbine. So Knights get the majority of their scoring from 3 players.
Yep.
Look at the step
Nice
through by
job,
Babb.
Bab.
Just no touch on it.
Right, everything but the basket. On
Home
that.
run pass down the floor. Great patience. Pull up. Wow. By Ruby Moore. You can see what Coach AJ at SDSU thinks, why he thinks so highly of her. Here's the Titans. Beat the press. This is Mork. She's going to dribble it now. Hand it back to Bindi. Bindi didn't look ready for it. She controls it.
There you go.
Drive
Nice
for
take.
her.
Get it,
Underhand layup. Basket good. She says, you might be going to SDSU, but my mom played at USD. Take that. Shot clock off, 17 on the game clock. It's going to be a foul on Mork, I believe.
Yeah.
Fouls on number 25, Moore, her first,
It will be Mork, her first team fourth.
for 2.
And to the line, Merman.
You know, you like to see a foul like that on a shot other than just clipping the hand trying to block a shot. Mork went in with an intention of she's either going to block it or you're going to have to earn it at the free throw line.
Right.
Good, clean, hard foul. It wasn't.
Mooney back
wasn't
in for the
rough.
Knights.
It wasn't
Haynes
rough.
for the Titans, 65% on the year for Merman. As Les scans his phone as we're calling a basketball game.
Well, no, I'm
here.
looking
Yeah,
at
he's watching.
double A scores.
Who's winning the Mitchell game over there that you're glued to?
Mitchell is almost a halftime. They got a 4-point lead over the Falls Jefferson
Boy,
Cavaliers.
great
No,
job.
look at
by-
that.
Oh, nice.
Great job by
Wow.
Lindgren just to get it all the way down the court. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Haynes underneath gets fouled by Mooney.
That's not one in the box score you'll see, but Emma Lindgren with a great kick out pass for the 3 there. Like,
Yep.
Hammerquist will come into the game probably for Slykehouse. And Mork will come in maybe for Bindi. Free throw good.
what's Kai at the line this year?
Haynes at the line. I was just looking there. Haynes comes in to the game 43%, improves her percentage now. So Lindgren and Bindi came out. Just 1.7 game clock. Hammerquist, good job not getting a cheap one down there when you know they weren't even going to score. So into first, 21-10. The Knights with the lead. I'll tell you what Coach Colesrud said. I said, so is Les getting the Super Bowl invite this year?
Ooh.
He said, I'll tell you right now, if the Titans pull the upset, Les is going to be sitting at the Schroeder estate alone watching the Chiefs pummel the Eagles.
Wow, that's
is
a
what
call.
Coach Colesrud told me.
Right.
So,
He said he's invited. This is what he said. I was making that other stuff up. He said he's invited, and I asked Coach Colesrud, I said, even if the Titans win tonight? And he said yes.
Okay,
So
good.
Les,
wow,
you are in.
congratulations.
And now I want to know, when you go to the Colesrud
Yeah.
Super Bowl party, and you've gone there for how many years?
I've lost count.
Come on.
Great answer.
No, about 10.
What do you bring?
Well, yeah.
What do you bring? You bring a bean dip?
Do you bring a dish to pass?
I bring chips every year.
What kind?
Doritos.
The cheapest you can find.
No, Doritos.
Okay.
Doritos. I got some double A
Sure.
girl basketball scores for you.
Let's change the subject
That's
here.
right. I'm going to try. Roosevelt is taking on Huron tonight. They lead 18-11 after the first quarter. The Peer Governors, who played these O'Gorman Knights
All right.
on Friday
Who
night.
they got? I'll give you a score. I'll predict it.
Well, no, they're playing Harrisburg. Who do you got?
I got Harrisburg.
No, it's actually Peer at the end of the first half, 25-17 over the Harrisburg
Oh.
Tigers in Harrisburg, that
Okay.
is.
Well, Tigers will come back.
Here's the surprise of the night. The number 2 team in AA, the Brandon Valley Lynx.
Yeah.
They went over to Marshall tonight. Marshall Tigers got them 77-73.
Oh, that's a high-scoring game, 150 points.
There you
Is
go.
a lot.
I'm not too surprised by that, I guess. They've got a good program.
Get
over
in there.
Bendy from the corner misses
Oh,
everything.
see, that's what they look at the outlet and they're gone.
Rebound by Eggert, almost the second steal of the night for Haynes, and then Lindgren almost gets a second steal before Eggert corrals that.
And now they run the same set that they've run for 15 years. Mhm.
What do
So
they
you're saying
want to
it's-
get out of this?
Well, they want to. They're trying to get it inside, but
And they shoot a three-pointer.
and then they shoot a three.
Off the front of the rim, and let's be honest, some Titans were standing watching that ball. Easy offensive rebound for the Knights. Offensive rebounds just like turnovers can kill you
Yep. Oh,
in
come
these
on.
games.
Go,
Here
Bab,
comes
go, Bab.
Bab, left side of the court, left-hand dribble. She just throws it right into the hands of Eggert, and
Track star.
these Knights just play the passing lane so well.
Eggert's going to USD to play to run track.
She is, yes, sir. And this is Bindi.
Get in
handed
there.
off by Slakehouse.
Oh,
Bindi
Slakehouse,
off
we
the
got the
front of the rim.
assist.
No good. Ball out of bounds. 13-point lead. That's the largest of the night.
You know, Les, you mentioned how they like to get that ball and pitch it ahead,
Yes.
that outlet. That's a fun way to play if you're able to
is.
do it. Like,
Yep.
that's just a fun style of basketball.
Knights' first year they ever won a state championship. 85, Les?
95.
95. Jane Even, former or a future at the time. That's on a three-pointer.
Great
That
ball
was-
movement.
That
Both
was.
feet were on the line.
Yes.
I couldn't believe they called that. Both her feet were clearly on the line. Maybe I'm wrong. Lindgren just pulls it up off the backboard. Nothing. Even went to North Dakota State. She was great. She was great at O'Gorman, and they didn't have a great record
No,
the
it was
year
9-11 when they
went.
went 9-11 going to the state tournament.
2 threes in a row, and that ups the lead to 19.
Got on a run and then won 3 in a row at the state tournament to win it.
Yep, Coach Greg Talcott.
Yep.
He only coached O'Gorman for 2 years.
Returns for the Knights.
When he went to Brandon Valley, where
Brandon
I believe he
Valley.
was principal for 20
Yep.
years. And
Yep.
Jane, even though a great, one of the
Yep.
best.
And ironic, I followed Craig Talcott after I left O'Gorman. That's where I went, was Brandon Valley.
Why are you inserting yourself?
I'm
into
just sorry. Go ahead.
I
sorry.
got one more Super Bowl question, Les.
Yes.
Okay?
Yep.
When you head over to the Coles Roots,
Yep.
and it's a yearly thing,
It is.
Look at
What-
Bab in there fighting
what
for the
Super
rebound.
Bowl snack do you most look forward to devouring while you're there?
That was more basket by her.
What does he have? He has some very good stuff over there.
But what's your go-to over there? Like,
I don't even. What is it?
6 points by Moore.
You think about it for a
I'll
little
think
bit.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're led by Mooney off the bench already by 8. She's checked in 3 or 4 times already. Haynes just dribbles in, gets a jump ball. It'll be O'Gorman basketball.
O'Gorman gets so many hands on dribbles, so many hands on passes, a lot of deflections. Like, they make every pass, every dribble difficult.
Yeah.
And that's why they're who they are.
Makuska checks in for the Knights. Moore, just a sophomore, will bring it up. She gets the screen by Mooney, or attempted screen. This is a drive to the basket by Terveen. Bounces.
Oh.
No good. The rebound by Haynes. Haynes' third rebound already to go with 3 points for her and a steal. She might have got shaken up on the sidelines. Foul by number 40, Ellie Meyer, the 6-foot freshman. First personal, first team foul. Scott Bindi beats me to it. Knights still in the press, leading by 21.
Well, I might give Kent Colzer's wife Paula a shout out then because she makes some good.
Well, that's what I'm waiting for.
It was
What is it? What is it?
Some kind of dip that I can't think of what it's called.
Oh,
right now.
Hammerquist underneath gets the offensive rebound.
Strong move.
Somehow puts it back in. Her first 2
Yeah, so I'll give Paula. She's right below us.
of the night.
A good shout out tonight.
Just
then.
so she makes you extra to take
That's
home.
right, extra for I can take home on next Sunday.
This is Mooney, the leading scorer for both teams. Fakes the 3, pulls up mid-range.
Tough shot.
Third rebound of the night by Hammerquist. Here comes Bab. She's got Mooney on her. Picked up by number 30, Terveen. Bab gets out of that. Bindi drives the
Nice.
baseline, throws it up and in. Basket good. Her 4th point of the night to go with 2 assists. Moore kicks it out. This is Mooney. She's already got 8. Kicks it out at the free throw line to the freshman off the bench, Meyer. Meyer will dribble in. Back out to Moore. Oh, beautiful play. Moore finds
Basket cut there.
Freaking Sydney Trevine. You know, Les, when these Knights first played here,
Yep.
me and you both came away with a favorite player. Do you remember who we liked a lot? And she was just a freshman
For
O'Gorman.
For O'Gorman.
We both talked about how much we liked Molly Abdush in that game, and that was with both Ronzik sisters, who both are D1 basketball players.
Both
Riley
Riley
sisters, who
yep.
are
Get in there.
That might be good. Off the front of the rim, great rotation there.
Yes.
But we really liked what we saw out of Molly Abdush, and then 3 years later, we really felt smart. More, no hesitation, 3. Money!
Just like her sister.
9 for her.
9 now for Moore. She is the
And she's only a sophomore.
team leader.
What do we got out there for O'Gorman? A freshman, sophomore?
Yep, one freshman at 40. Myers is a freshman. Mooney is a senior.
Nice. Scoop.
Basket underneath by Babb. Titans scoring now. 20-point lead. Largest has been 21. 3 minutes until halftime. Another 3 in and out.
She's
no
a
good.
junior there. Trevine's a junior.
Rebound by Babb. We've got Grace Belos now into the game for the Titans.
Freshman.
Here comes Bindi. She'll find Haynes in the corner. She'll
in
hoist
there.
it up. No good. Rebound by Meyer. She brings it down, gets it to Moore. Crosses half court, left hand
nice
dribble.
cut.
Another cut
Yeah.
by Tervine. No good. Rebound Titans. And that's going to be a foul.
Nope, just out of bounds.
It's hard when you trail that cut. When you trail that basket cut, there's really no hope. You have to totally jam that and take it away. It's hard, but if you let that cutter cut, it's probably not going to end well.
I'm out.
And they're good at doing it.
Especially if that player getting the cut is 5'10" like Sydney Tervine.
Did you want me to?
Is she related to the Tervines that around here, Les?
Yeah. Yes, I think so. I don't know. I have no idea.
Total guess.
That was a guess. No.
Yeah, what do you got?
Well, no, I was just gonna say. You had mentioned that Kent has 450 wins on his young career. We'll say young. I think he's tied for eighth or ninth on the all-time wins list.
Yep.
That Don Styler has, I think the most.
Yep.
And then Jim Bridge is second.
Jim Bridge, Hanson.
He just got
The
that
Hanson
last year.
Beavers, he sure did.
Got that last year when we were at the state tournament.
He looked at you when he got that record and gave you a little wink as to say, "This is for you, Les."
That's right. That's right.
Even though we don't know each other and we've never met.
Exactly.
This is
No,
for
I've
you.
met him.
Oh, okay.
The Titans played Hanson.
Yep, we sure did.
In that Hanson
in the
Classic.
Classic,
In
yep.
the Hanson Classic every year when Coach Decker was still coaching.
Who else is in the top 8? Who else have you got?
You have that sheet.
Gary Munson would have been up
Fred
there.
Tibbetts, obviously 111.
Of course, Freddie.
Coach Sittig on there from Baltic.
He possibly could
he's
be.
up
I don't
there.
think so.
Let's
but
see, no.
He just won championships.
Yeah.
His son, the Titan boys, will go face his son's team, West Central, which is actually Les, where Kent Colesrud graduated from.
Yes, he did. Graduated from West Central.
And his son has the West Central boys program looking really good.
Yep.
Emma Lindgren drops it on the baseline for Babb. Babb's going to set it up. Here comes Bindi. Bindi loses the ball. Taken away. And here comes for the Knights, number 21, Kyra Herms. Eggert, she'll pick up her 9th. So 9 for Eggert, 9 for Moore, 6 for Merman.
Go, Emma.
Lindgren, wow, I thought that was too hard. Banks it in for the freshman.
Almost halfway to my number 12.
5 for her. This is the 6-foot freshman, Ellie Meyer, putting it on the floor. Another cutter. Lindgren's going to almost get that steal. Will at least get the deflection out of bounds.
One thing that makes O'Gorman even better is when they get a turnover, they score off it fast. It's in a blink. And it doesn't matter if it's a turnover in the press or just in a regular offensive set. They look to go once they get that ball. Just free baskets for them.
Yeah. 3 players on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball. Goes to the Titans. You mentioned O'Gorman, 65 points a night. That's what they score. That's not only is that tops in AA, they only give up 39 a night, which is second best. So they score the most and give up the second fewest.
Yep.
That equals
nice look to Reese.
24-point differential every night so far in the first 12 games this year. 20-point lead for the Knights. I talked to Emma Lindgren, had a nice chat with her a little while back. Her mom is a kindergarten teacher here in T. They just moved to T recently. She's been in the district for a while, but they'd lived in Sioux Falls. Dad works for Rainbow Play Systems. She's got an older sister. I didn't know that, out in California.
Yep.
Brother Jake, he's a senior on the basketball team.
There he goes.
Lindgren high off the glass. I love it when she drives and tucks the ball under her arm like a running back, protects the ball and then gets in there.
I was supposed to give a shout out to
Scores.
Libby tonight in California.
Libby, is that her sister?
Libby,
And
yes.
she's a nurse in
Yep.
California.
Yep, she's a nurse in California.
So we hope Libby's watching.
Yep.
Jake, also her brother, a third baseman and pitcher
There you go.
on the baseball
Okay.
squad.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Jake this year too. Is he in there? Emma, it's like she almost knows we're talking about her.
That's right.
She started playing when she was 6. I said, Emma, when did you know that you were going to be that you were a good player? And she said, kind of right away. She also played soccer a little bit, and she just, I guessed that she got an offensive foul on number 21, Kyra Hermanson. And I said, where did you become a good player from? She said her dad played high school basketball for Brookings, and Mom played volleyball for Winter. So how about that?
Oh, wow. There we go.
And I asked her about the switch from middle school to varsity, which is a big switch, and she said this summer got her ready for it. She played against some older girls.
Nice
Hammerquist on the dish by Babb, uses her body well.
I was just going to say, she shielded off the defender really well.
Yep, and so it's a 16-point lead.
Still
Almost
playing
time
hard.
Here we go.
for Canaries baseball talk.
That-away,
Great
Reese.
steal by Hammerquist. Shot clock, game clock separation is about 4 seconds.
One more. There we go.
Get in there.
This is Bilas. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound, anybody that wants it. It's going to go, I guess, to the Titans.
Not sure they knew.
Brian Gary just kind of pointed with his hand down low. And shot clock's off, 26.9 on the game clock. And I asked Emma how it's been. She said really fun. She really enjoys her team, and that they can, she said they're a funny team, but they can lock in when they need to. The steal created by number 11, Merman. Oh, Hammerquist gets it back. She's going to drive and throw it up, hits the bottom of the backboard. Foul. They going to get that on Merman?
Yes.
Do you think so? That'll be her second, Les. You're right. Your no-hitter is still intact.
Yes.
Just don't mention,
And Hammerquist going to go to the free throw line on the year for her. 71%.
She missed the first one. I'll help you out there.
71% coming in. And so Slakehouse and Benning.
All right, Piper.
Slakehouse a junior, Benning a freshman.
2 freshmen on the floor with 2 seniors and a junior.
16-point lead. Largest of the night has been 21 for the Knights. Hammerquist second free throw, no
Get it.
good.
Come on, Piper.
Slakehouse fighting, swatting at the ball. No good. Rebound pulled down, taken in by Eggert. She gets it up the court. This is Terveen. Terveen, left-hand drive, gets to the elbow, kicks it out to Merman. Merman, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Heave by Terveen. Don't you know it? That's what they did last year right before halftime.
Right, they did that.
And Kai Haynes was right in her face on that. Contested 3, had the buzzer. As a coach, you're just like, what else could we have done?
41-22. Played it so well. We are going to be
Great
joined.
shot.
He's going to make his way up here, which is fine.
All right.
Canaries president Brian Jamros. He's a former Hooper, guys. I don't know if
Yes,
you
he
remember,
is.
but he played in college, played a little bit professionally in Mexico.
Okay.
And now he's running, and he has really turned the Canaries around.
Come on down to the court and support the T.
Into the third quarter, we're going to do a little different trivia.
All right.
And it's going to be some questions that I asked Emma Lindgren, and you guys aren't going to play each other tonight, okay?
Oh, okay.
You're going to play Emma Lindgren.
All
so
right.
Are you smarter than a high school freshman,
I
gentlemen?
am. Yes.
He's trying to talk himself
Trying
into
to
it.
talk, yes.
I don't know, and I'll tell you
can
why.
do it. I
When
can
I
do
went
it.
down to the boys' basketball dinner tonight, me and Les stopped
geez.
and looked at the
Oh,
roll
my
of
God.
excellence and the A honor roll. Almost every varsity player on this team is either on the roll of excellence or the A honor roll for the Titans girls basketball.
That's
And so
awesome.
good job by them because
Yeah, that's fantastic.
they do a lot. a lot. Here's the pep band playing. We'd love to hear that. Brian Jamros you came prepared. You even wore a Canaries hat tonight. That's a nice one.
I think I always do.
Oh, really? Well, thanks for joining us again. You've done this before, but we always like talking to you and talking about what's going on with the Canaries. Before we get into that, will you tell us about your family, how long you've lived here and all that stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. We moved here in August of 2022, so, year 3, my wife is a teacher at Harrisburg North, and, my kids both go here to T, one in middle school and one at Venture Elementary, so absolutely love it and just a great community to be a part of.
Yeah, and you seem like you've settled in quite well and have some good neighbors and all that. And Harrisburg North, is that a middle school?
It is a middle school, yep. So, yeah, we absolutely love it here. Buildings and jobs can attract people, but it's ultimately the people that keep you here. And we absolutely enjoy it, our neighborhood, but more importantly, just the community as a whole, just genuine people that care about you. And there's no place we'd rather be. And so we're very fortunate to end up here and excited to see what the future holds.
I agree. I was just down visiting my parents in Arizona, and I told them that I probably won't be like them. I won't go when I get older and move, because I love it here so much, and I loved getting back here today. And it is a special place, and honestly, you get out of it kind of what you put in. So let me ask you this: Sioux Falls Canaries, what does the off season look like for you and your staff when there's no games going on? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, so, for our front office staff, we do try and recuperate a little bit. It is you have 50 regular season games. Last year, we hosted the A State baseball tournament as well. This year, we're hosting the NSIC baseball tournament along with Augustana. So we'll be the championship site in early May. Then we have our concert series again back in early June. So it's actually 2 months earlier, plus 50 games in any playoff game. So, it's a busy season, and so we like to use October. We host a haunted house at the stadium, and then really using the Christmas time to really be around family, friends, recuperate. And now it's full go with, the schedule coming out, promotions, and just planning for the upcoming year. And obviously our field manager and general manager building the roster all throughout that time. And so we're excited. The past couple of years, we've seen some success on the field, which hasn't always been the norm for the Canaries.
Nope.
Back-to-back playoffs for the first time ever, and had a chance last year in the playoffs. Really a pitch here or there that that would have gone our way up in Winnipeg, and we'd advanced in that series. So we have some unfinished business that a lot of the guys want to come back for, and it's an exciting place to be. We're doing a ton of renovations at the Birdcage. We're putting in all new seating, so all those old blue seats that everybody's seen for the past 20 years will all be new green ones.
Nice.
And then we are, new clubhouse for the home team, and then obviously just some bathroom renovation. So really trying to upgrade the experience for our fans and everything. So the off season is not what everybody thinks. Relax, go to the beach, sit there, and do that. Yeah, we try and do that. We try and let our staff do that. But we're busy planning. We want fans to come out not just once, not twice, but it becomes a destination, something to do for families in the summertime. That's a repeat. And when they get there, they have a great time. And we're really focused in on creating that experience.
Yeah. So my daughter worked minor league baseball last year. I know what a game day looked like for her. What are your game day hours like for you and for your staff? What are your game day hours when you guys have a home game?
It's not fun, but it actually is. So it all depends on what's going on, what time the game is. But just our traditional 6:35 p.m., we'll roll in between 8 and 9, and we'll, depending on how the game goes and what we have for the next day, get out of there between 11 and midnight and hit it repeat for a 6-game series, and then hopefully get a regular 9 to 5 in there after that a couple of days. But your daughter's been through it. You know what? It's a grind if you think of it that way, but really it's a lifestyle.
Yep.
It's no different than being an AD. That's the world that I come from. You know what you're getting into. You know what you sign up for. You're passionate about it. I absolutely love what I do. I love our staff. I love being at the ballpark. The only thing that it's tough on is your family. You don't get that time at home that you naturally get when you're home on a regular 9 to 5 job. So my family attends 90% of the games. I come home when I can just to see my pup once in a while. he's getting up there in age too. But my parents come out here for a month, and they pick a month every time to stay at a extended stay here in Sioux Falls so they can do some stuff. And then they come to 9, 10, 11 games throughout the year too.
Awesome.
So
How did you get to where you're at with the Canaries? Like, where did that start?
I was actually a college athletic director, and then I ended up at a big metropolitan high school, and ultimately I used to teach sport management classes back in Minnesota, and I used to tell everybody, yes, you're going to need the education. That's why I'm sitting here talking to you, but network, and it's about who you know, who you meet along the way, and those opportunities. If you're in the right spot at the right time, they'll come. And it was ultimately that's what it was for me. The owner of the Canaries, who ended up buying them, his son played high school baseball with the school I was the AD at. So we spent so much time together, and he goes, hey, I want to run something by you. And I said, well, no, I'm good. And then he kept, and here's the situation, and we ended up doing it.
That's awesome.
It's awesome to be here. It's so great.
Well, Rick is speaking of putting yourself in a good situation. Rick used to pitch for SDSU, and I believe a lefty, right?
No, I was a
righty.
Yes,
So
yes,
if you ever need anybody, if you ever need anybody, call
on
me.
your over 50 team.
The stadium is I think the last time you guys did a real big stadium reboot was when Doc Edwards was here. If you know who that was,
it was in the early '90s is the last time that we did that. Exactly. Yeah.
That'll be a lot of fun. I wanted to talk about you have an event there that's really, really popular. The tacos. What do you call that?
So tacos and tequila and Phase Fest on back-to-back nights, and it's Father's Day weekend here, which unfortunately competes with our local event of Teapot Days. A lot of people. August was great, absolutely, but it's not. We really don't get to choose when TI. So this year, our headliner is TI, Grammy Award-winning artist, and then Sean Kingston, B.O.B., Bubba Sparks, and so it's a full lineup of 90s hip-hop artists.
It's going to be packed.
We do not get to tell them when they want to come to Sioux Falls. They kind of tell us. And then on the other end, the Phase Fest, which is actually on a Friday night this year, plain white tees, bowling for soup.
Sure.
It's good stuff right there.
And so really the thought behind that took a lot of work to get that here. It's a promoter out of Kansas City, Social House Entertainment. We're glad to partner with them. It took a lot of work because they're in Kansas City, Chicago, Milwaukee, bigger markets, and it was one of their best events last year in terms of overall, attendance, but also overall profit. So we're thankful for the people that came out, and hopefully they'll come out again.
Those were just huge, and I saw so many people that loved that and said they're going to be back. So you guys are killing it on that. And as to your success, you guys, right when you got here, I think you took off, and it must not be a coincidence. What's finally clicking with the Canaries? Where we've had little teams here or there, but we've never had constant success. So what are you guys doing right?
Well, I think part of it is you invest in the team. It's not just a hobby. It's not something you just watch and see what happens. Our ownership does a great job investing in the team. We've always had a salary cap, but we were never at the limit. We're at the limit now, so we spend the dollars where we need to. We're also very frugal and smart about it where we need to be, but ultimately it's about investing in the team, the players, the things that players want. If you want to get a former MLB player, you have to have a good clubhouse. You have to have good team meals, a good hotel, good living area. Our guys lived in T last year.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I
was just going to ask, what does the scouting look like on a team in that league? Like, do you have 2, 3, 4? Like, what does that look like?
So, it's all about our field managers' connections and our GM's connections. They're all over the country. It's people that'll call in and say, hey, I got a guy for your high school coach. But ultimately, it's really about those guys putting in the work and effort all year long.
Last question. Are you always looking for – do you have an eye to get local talent just to kind of keep the interest up locally?
Yeah, so that was one of my biggest things when I got here. I said, we want to keep local if they have the talent. We're just not going to keep it to keep it. And ultimately, we've done a nice job. We have 5 or 6 from the roster that continue to be on it and be difference makers for us. And so, we continue to look at Augie, SDSU, NDSU, anybody that's local that has talent, we're always looking for them.
And when does your spring training start then, right?
End of April, so we got a 13-day time period.
You go on a little trip south or anything?
We stay here.
Oh, geez, that's chilly.
Here. Do I get to talk hoops with you for a little bit?
Sure.
Or is Les going to get mad at me, though?
Yeah,
no,
that's okay.
You were a former professional basketball player.
I was, yeah. We'll use that term loosely.
This O'Gorman team, I don't know if you know it, they've won 40 in a row. They
Yeah,
haven't lost since the state tournament of 2023.
I'll tell you what, they're a deep team. That's what I was just telling my wife over there. It doesn't matter, the press break. They're able to set this press and do this all night long because they're so deep. They just rotate kids in and out.
Yeah.
Don't miss a beat.
Yeah, they have their 6-foot freshman handling the ball, number 40 Meyer, and they're good. This is the 5th time we've played them. We haven't beat them yet, but we will soon.
Absolutely.
We'll have you come up here some other time, and we'll just talk mainly basketball. You sound like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I could fool anybody. Absolutely, I'd love to do that anytime.
Brian Jamrose, thanks again, man. I have your daughter in middle school, and Grace. It's her.
Grace, yeah.
Grace, great kid. So
Yeah,
I always
they take
enjoy
after their
seeing
mom.
her. Thanks again, Brian.
Yeah, thanks, you guys.
Brian Jamrose, I ran into him shortly after he moved here and found out he was the president of the Canaries, and how cool is that?
Yeah.
So I've followed them, gone to some games, and I need to do that even a little bit more because great guy. Always fun to talk to.
Wanted Les's job.
Hey, that's not the first. I was on an airplane today with – who was I on the airplane with? Robin Anderson.
Robin Anderson, legend from Clear Lake, South Dakota.
Legend, and we struck up a conversation, and she used to do play-by-play. She used to be a color – she used to play for the Iowa Hawkeyes, and she did color for the Iowa Hawkeyes. She told me Moore misses the layup. Rebound kept alive by Turvine. Turvine kicks it out.
I was a second grader watching high school girls basketball, and she was the star of the show in Clear Lake.
And she knew who you were, and she's told me she knows Gina
Well,
Oriema.
maybe not the second grader, but my last name, yes.
Yep, she's met Michael Jordan, and she went to Vivian Stringer when Vivian Stringer got inducted into the Hall of Fame, and so many good stories. I was telling Coach Colesrud about that pregame, and he said, boy, that'd be a fun conversation. And she works at Augie now, and that's kickball. Shot clock will be reset to 14 seconds on the kickball.
Hey, Les is back.
Hey, Les.
Well, hi.
Brian Jamrose, he wanted to stay and talk hoops.
That's fine.
He didn't think you would mind.
No, I didn't mind. Not at all. The printer is actually, Mr. Jordan Gass said the printer is actually acting up, so we got a little bit of stats, but
that's all right.
Some of them came through, but
individually, first half, 9 apiece.
Oh,
nice
good
look.
luck.
Nice look.
9 apiece for Moore, Turvine, and also Eggert. So that's kind of what you expect there. 6 off the bench for Merman. 6 for Merman. 8 off the bench for Mooney. That 8, Mooney came in to tonight averaging 4 points, so she's doubled her average tonight. That's for the Knights. Rebounds for the Knights. Their leader, Eggert, with 5. Individually for the Titans, 4 for Hammerquist, 4 for Bindi, 3 for, this printer is weird. Haynes. The leader is your pick to click. That's 7 points.
It is. Keep going, Grace. Go, Grace. There,
There's
right?
Belos.
Grace with the start this second half.
Hammerquist. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And she is starting for who's not on the floor?
That would be Lindgren.
So you hope she's okay?
Yep. She's
and
coming right in.
Maybe, there she goes. Maybe she was, I didn't see, maybe she was late to get out of the locker room or something, so she's back in the game for Belos. You like seeing Belos playing against the first team offense of the Knights.
Yep.
Ooh. I'd love to tell you what the Titans shot, but this printer didn't print that out. Not enough to too many. How about that?
There you go.
21-point lead, ties the largest of the night. What a steal. And look at her go down the court.
Star.
Boy, oh boy. This number 31, Julia Eggert.
She played well.
Going to USD to run. Turnover by Haynes. Eggert just throws it up. Tried to lead Merman, but throws it out of bounds. They're going to say the Titans tipped that?
They kind of missed that one. Yeah, against a team like this, every dribble and every pass has to be intentional. You can't just relax on anything.
Yep.
And that's their calling card. It has been for a long time. And
they're the kind of team that doesn't feel pressure; they apply it.
Yep.
And as Coach Prime would say.
Yeah, they take such good high percentage shots.
And you can just see right now it's just wearing.
25-point lead, largest.
Relentless.
Of the
Will
night.
they lose a game this year, Les? In your fandom?
I don't think so, but I'm not. I don't know. I mean, there's some.
What's going to be the the best matchups, the
Well,
toughest matchup for them
There's three
coming
of them.
up.
Washington, Brandon Valley,
Okay.
and
They've already
Rapid,
beat both of those two.
They have, but Rapid City Stevens, they got the Porter girl who's really, really good.
Which one of those is coming up here soon?
They got
Rapid
Rapid
City.
City Stevens on Saturday,
Oh.
and then, or I'm sorry, they got Rapid City Stevens on Friday night.
Out there?
No, Central.
Oh.
They're coming here Saturday,
Ooh.
Friday, Saturday.
They beat Washington on the road by 18. That's Washington's only loss. They
Wow.
beat Brandon, which is the season opener. So how much do you put on that? By 10. That was their closest game this year. It's a 10-point win.
Man.
Besides
And
tonight,
Brandon-
after the Titans come back, score
Wow.
30 in a row here.
That's what Les had written down.
But Brandon had the lead the whole game, and O'Gorman came back in the fourth quarter and ended up winning by 10.
Yeah, they're a good team.
Big run. What was the 22
What?
point run by the Knights there?
Yeah, against Pier on Friday night, the Pier cut it to 14, and then they went on a 22-2 run.
That's a good team when you're saying a team cut it to 14.
Cut it to
That's
14, and then
like,
went on a
that means
22-2
you're-
run. Yes.
Hey, more on Emma Lindgren.
Okay.
I asked her to describe her game. She said she can shoot it from outside. She likes to drive, and she's very aggressive.
Are we playing that game yet, or what?
Not yet.
Okay, all right.
Her favorite TV show, guys, Phineas and Ferb.
Cartoon. I like it.
I said you and Les have something in common,
right.
finally. Do you know
right.
Les's favorite TV show, Rick?
the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch is too old.
Oh, Price is Right.
Price is Right.
That's right.
Oh, the block by Haynes. She'll get called for the foul.
Les likes it. I thought I was going to say the Family Feud, but
Nope. And then I'm a big Friends guy. I love that show.
have you seen every episode like 15
Yes.
times?
Yes.
65% on the line this year for Eggert.
Yep.
Her favorite restaurant, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A.
There you go.
She loves, her favorite drink is the hey, heads up Roxy and the Kuipers here. It's a shout out for Squealers.
Okay.
All right.
Peach lemonade from Squealers is
There
her
you go.
favorite drink ever. So I have to try to
Shout
score
out
some of
there.
that for her.
There you go. I
Off
like
the
it.
front of the rim. It's going to be the rebound goes to Anna Bindi.
Is she receiving royalties every time
Here
she
comes-
mentions
Yeah.
Squealers in
Comes
an interview?
Bilas. Great pass
Oh.
by Bilas, fouled by Haynes. Haynes is fouled by Eggert. Her favorite actor or athlete? It's a
Okay.
basketball player.
Okay. Male or female?
It's a male.
Curry.
Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry.
That's right.
Yep. And
Kaya with the free throw.
did she make that?
Yes,
She
he
did. Up to 4 points on the night.
That's right.
Hasn't changed yet, but
Mitchell leads Jefferson 44-40 with 4 minutes to go in the fourth for girls basketball in AA.
Okay. This one, 24
wow,
point lead.
that's
Nice, more.
that's quick.
More. Just takes it over the front of the rim. More points for her.
You're
Up
waiting.
to double figures.
And Bindy's, they're gonna knock. That one was knocked. You saw the frustration by Trevine. She was absolutely right. She knocked it off of Bindy's foot out of bounds.
After
They
the
give it to
game,
Titans.
if Les goes down and interviews her, it's going to be Les with more. Okay?
You were waiting all night to say that. More
I
points
was,
for
I was.
more, huh? Well, that too.
More than you know, Les.
More than you know.
I asked Emma Lindgren, who has the best taste in music on the team. She said Sienna Mort.
And that, what kind of music is that? Did you get the
Right.
genre?
Bindi misses the
Nice.
layup.
Good job, Reese.
Offensive rebound by Hammerquist, using her body again. Kicks it out to Bilas, getting a lot of minutes here. She'll drive in off the bottom of the backboard. Hammerquist, second offensive rebound in a row, misses that one.
Now they're on the run.
2-on-1. Nice
Yep.
pass.
Turbine.
Yep. Oh.
And just missed by Makuska. Rebound Titans. Here comes Bindi. She'll get it up to Bilas. Bilas,
Nice
great
look.
job to draw the defender to her, and then the bounce pass to Hammerquist for Hammerquist's fourth point of the night to go with 5 rebounds. Fall asleep on the bus. Who's most likely to fall asleep on the bus as we see the miss
I'm going to say Ellie.
by Turbine?
Tatum's Lake House.
It is Ellie. Good job, Rick.
Thanks.
Ellie.
I'm not sure why, but
Who's the most likely to be famous according to Emma Lindgren on the team?
JC Babb.
I'll agree with that.
See?
She said Anna Bindi because she's goofy, or Kaya Haynes because she could see her being an actor.
Oh.
And I told her if we're going to be famous based on goofiness, Les Schroeder is going to win an Academy Award.
That's right.
24-point lead for the Knights.
Get in there.
Shot by Bindi, no good, missed. Here is Moore. She'll bring it down. 11 points. That's just her
Oh,
second
nice.
rebound.
Oh, my
of the night.
goodness,
Great
nice.
pass underneath.
Yep.
And then, boy, they've been getting a lot of offensive rebounds. Have
They're
these pesky O'Gorman
Just
Knights.
really active. It's a lot like watching that Lincoln boys team the other night. Just relentless and active and just coming at you. No matter
Can we
what.
agree not to talk about that game?
We can.
Why?
I was just talking about Lincoln in that one.
Guys, you did a good job. I watched it from Arizona. That's got to be
Oh,
a
yep.
great
Good
call
Good
by
job.
Brian Gary. You lower the shoulder.
Good job by
We're gonna
Sienna.
go the other way. That's a veteran official who, just like Les, wears a hot pink whistle.
That's right. We got it.
And addicted to their phone, she said Ellie Clayberg or Presley Benning.
Presley
So-
Benning, yep.
And for us, it's Les Schroeder.
I'm
I told the team managers here how corner 3 looked like it was going to be good for Bindi. No
Well,
good.
I had to
Rebound
borrow
by
the
Mooney.
team manager of a phone charger today.
Good
'cause
job.
yeah.
Titans. This one's at 24, and like we told you, 4 of the last 5 have been running clocks for O'Gorman. So Titans coming into this one down 2 players, 2 starters no less. What a great finish.
Wow.
Titans doing a good job not getting this to a running
Terveen
clock.
over double figures now.
Yeah, Terveen 11. That was a great finish, great dribble drive finish by her. And they shoot a lot of shots in the paint and made a few 3-pointers.
Better make Dean happy and give him
Great
a shout
pick
out.
by
Oh,
Mork.
nice.
That's Sienna Mork right there.
Yep.
Freeing up Haynes to give Haynes a wide open layup, and Mork barely budged. Strong screen, and now she steps out. but
And the
Terveen,
Knights coming right back
4
at
in a
you.
row.
Like, there's no relaxing.
for that shot, I would say good night.
Oh,
Ah.
wow. Man.
26-point lead. This is the largest of the night for the Knights. Here's Bab out on the wing. Switches hands again. Nowhere to go. Mork is going to set a screen for her if she needs it. She kicks it out to Haynes. This is Belos. Dribbles, top of the key, now to the elbow. Gets it to the baseline. Mork drives, throws it
Better
up.
way.
10 seconds. Make basket good. Timeout.
Good aggressive drive there
Beckner.
by Sienna. Like, you
Beckner.
don't see that a lot. Just good tear through
Yeah.
and went baseline with that. Nice move.
These coaches of this Titans team have this little game going on where they're going on social media and finding goofy pictures. And I did one of Coach Waltner earlier this week. I don't know if I sent it to you guys, but he was telling me that he apologizes for all the mean things he said about me behind my back.
Yep, he did.
When he saw that. And he said that Coach Sorum was got some good ones on him that he found on his mom's, on Coach Waltner's mom's Facebook. So
Wow.
Coach Sorum, we're going to give him some sympathy today. He lost his first ever JV game as a coach, first ever game of the year today to these Knights. And then Coach Waltner lost in overtime his second C game of the year to these Knights. So the Titans have played the Knights 5 times, 0-5. The closest they've been was one of the better Knights teams back in the COVID year where Titans were really competitive against them here at home. Mork is going to be called for the foul. Drive by Eggert. 1:37 to go here, third quarter, 24-point deficit. So I'm going to ask you guys some abbreviation questions. How good are you guys on abbreviations?
Not very good.
Oh, no.
Nope.
We have both current, as in if you're a teenager, and older ones.
All right.
Are we talking like acronyms? Like each letter stands for each a word?
There's Sienna Mork gets the deflection. She's going to dribble the ball with her light pink shoes. Yeah, some of those.
Or abbreviation?
Bab, left-hand dribble, top of the key. A little bit of both.
Okay.
This is Bindi. She's got Merriman on her, 5'9". Merriman's all at 5'9". Looks like a tall player. Bab sets it up. 15 on the shot clock. Here's Haynes dribbling. She's going against Eggert. Out of bounds. 11 on the shot clock. As Sydney Terveen comes back into the game, the 5'10" junior, leading scorer on this team, 15 points a night, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. You want to talk about how much they turn people over. More.
Another one.
4 steals. Eggert and Terveen, 3 steals apiece. Merriman, 3 steals.
Nice left hand.
Yep, Eggert put that one in.
Mooney, 2 steals.
Eggert now 13. 3 Knights in double figures tonight.
Yeah, and they average 18 steals.
Wow.
18
Yeah.
steals a game. And that's, I almost guarantee you, that's got to be top. In and out by Haynes, knocked off of the Titans, but it'll stay with the Titans.
They get a lot of extra possessions in a game, don't they?
They do.
So next up for the Titans, I wanted to give a little update on wrestling as we are getting down towards state tournament time already.
Yeah, they got a couple.
Wrestling, a sweep last Friday, 57-17 over Rapid City Central, 63-17 over Beersford. Saturday, they won. Not only did they win, but they won a 10-team tournament, and they won it by over 100 points.
Oh, wow.
There's more pulling up. That's going to be off the back of the rim. Rebound, no good. Rebound by Eggert, and then fouled. And so we have 100 wins now for Hunter Wilson, 100 wins for Tyler Woodring. And Tyler Woodring this year has been a man on a mission. He looks like he's going to be the next Titan state champion the way he's wrestling.
Well, he beat the defending champ from Brandon in like 13 seconds.
He's been really pinning people.
It's unreal.
And then in a game that we did, he actually went to like the third, which was pretty, or not a game, in a match that we did, he actually went to the third period, and then he won by pin. But
yeah, when you were gone, I believe it was a runner-up, defending runner-up.
Okay.
And it was less than 30 seconds, and he pinned him. It was electric.
I watched it.
He's an animal.
Jeremy did that, and so did Griff was helping out on that. Andrew Griffin, Titans producer. Here's 15 on the game clock. Shot clock's off. Haynes, good job not shooting that. You don't need to shoot that one too early. It's a 30-point lead, so we have hit that mark. Turnover, Bindi just passed it too low for Bab to get her hands on it. So this should be running. It's a yep, there it goes. It's 30 point. Well, it's a 30-point.
Yeah, the ref did not realize that.
Let me tell you something about this referee that blew his whistle. When I worked the scorer's table, he was one of the ones that would always go by and say, remember, it's a 30-point lead. Keep that clock running, because he wanted to. Not that they don't enjoy working games. They don't enjoy working 30-point games. I'll just tell you that right
Evidently,
now.
this wasn't him. He came over and stopped it.
It was Brian, and he's notorious for saying keeping it running. So I can't believe they stopped that. Not that
I was going to say Brian wanted it to continue.
But Mooney goes down and scores off of it. Yep. So 61-29. We don't need to write it down.
Okay.
We can just go over it.
All right.
What does H2O stand for?
You want?
And I want to remind the viewers, these are a couple of the fine Titan educators of our youth here answering these questions.
Are we alternating going first, or
I don't know.
how do you want it?
Nope, I just want you to know if you know it.
Water.
Yeah.
Well, what does it stand for?
H2O,
hydrogen
hydrogen,
oxygen.
oxygen.
Yeah.
Two somethings of oxygen.
Okay.
Or no, two of hydrogen, one of oxygen.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I was hoping you know. I'm only a sub-educator here.
I taught science back in Elkton like 20 years ago.
Okay,
in sixth grade.
H2O is water.
I'm going to give you an easy one.
Okay.
CEO.
Okay.
Carbon dioxide.
Chief Executive.
Oh.
Les, do you know?
CEO?
No, it's not carbon.
No, it's not. No, it's,
You're a CEO. You are a what?
You're in charge.
Chief Executive
Officer.
Officer. There you go. POTUS. P-O-T-U-S. The POTUS.
President of the United States.
There you go.
Nice job. That was fast.
Thank
Les.
you. I had to make up for the last one.
I'm going to ask Les, I want you to tell me, what does NCAA stand for?
National Association.
No, there's a C first.
NCAA.
Oh,
Collegiate.
National Collegiate.
AA.
I don't know.
Rick?
Well, it's a National Collegiate something association.
Athletic Association.
Athletic Association.
Okay.
Kind of like the South Dakota High School activity.
Yes.
Or the AA at the end.
If you have FOMO,
Get in there.
what do you have? Belos extended minutes just off the front of the rim. Hammerquist on the
Nice.
floor. Rips it free. Puts it right in the hands of Mooney. And then it's Bindi and Mooney. They're still fighting over it.
If you have what now? Sorry.
If you have FOMO, what do you have?
FOMO?
And do you need to be treated?
FOMO.
If you have FOMO.
Come on, Les.
I have no idea.
Rick, what does he have?
The fear of missing out.
You have the fear of missing out.
Oh,
and
maybe
you
I do have that.
You do have that
Oh, I do?
sometimes. You
now
do.
he's been diagnosed.
All right.
Rick, what does BRB stand for?
Oh, I know that one.
BRB.
BRB.
I do know that
if
one.
I text you BRB, this
Be
is Meyer,
right
the freshman.
back.
That's
There
right.
you go. Good.
Here is Mooney off the front of the rim. No good.
Go, Emma.
Lindgren chases that one down. We haven't seen a lot of Lindgren in the second half. You wonder if she's okay with these injured Titans here. So really quickly on the floor, I don't think you're going to see the big three for the Knights for the rest of this game. You've got Hermanson out there. Mooney wearing number 3. Number 13, Abby Makuska.
Freshman.
She's played. Number 35,
Freshman,
London
that's the one.
Backies.
Yep, that's the one I was thinking.
A freshman. And number 40, Ellie Meyer, another freshman. For the Titans, you've got Bindi, Bilas, Babb, Lindgren, and Hammerquist. As we running clock, 32-point lead. And here's Bindi from the corner, just a little too strong. Lindgren gets the rebound, kicks it out to Bilas. Almost off the back of the rim. Second rebound in a row for Lindgren. Nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Bilas again. Bindi, top of the key, skips it to Babb.
Head away, Babb.
Ooh, shot underneath, no good. Hammerquist had it, looked at her hands, and it was gone. Les, what does ETA stand for? Double dribble.
ETA?
On Meyer.
ETA.
Come on, you know this one.
I do. ETA. I don't. No, I do not.
Do
Les, Rick.
estimated time of arrival.
Oh, Les.
I do not.
Into the game for the Knights, number 25, Hayden Weber. She's a 5'9" freshman. Number 33, that is Awal Okoye.
Okay.
She is a 6'1" sophomore. Number 4, Lucy Kuziera. It's a
gets a steal.
5'8" sophomore. Kuziera with the steal. She's got on her right Backus. Now she kicks it to Backus. Taken away by Babb. Here comes Babb looking over her shoulders. No one behind her. She's dribbling against Weber, the freshman. Here's Bilas. This is Bindi. Drives the baseline. Swings it out to nobody. And I guess Babb kept it alive.
Babb,
Great hustle into the hands of Haynes. And now here's Babb on a wing. 15 seconds. Shot clock. 5 minutes. Game clock. Bilas.
Get in there.
Bindi. She'll make that. Off the front of the rim. Rebound Meyer.
No, Les.
Fourth rebound for Meyer.
Are these Knights, a lot of them JV players? Did they play in the JV game? Or
40 and 35 did.
Okay. Nice drive.
It's the drive by Kuziera.
By the way, Chad, I just got a text from Dean Gorder in California, and he's kind of mad at you.
Olivia Satter, a junior into the game
I'm just telling
for
you.
the Knights. This is number 22. Presley Benning, junior for the Titans. Tatum Slykehouse, number 10 for the Titans. Number 21, this is a nice-looking sub-varsity player for the Titans. Hasn't played much. Paige Sabers coming into the game. Got a late varsity jersey late. Dean had some nice things to say to me on Facebook, but okay, why is he mad?
Well, because, we had lunch with him this summer, and he gave you all that great information, I guess. I'm not, believe me, I'm not bummed at all about this. But supposedly he gave you some information about, some embarrassing things that happened to me when I was,
Did he bring this up again?
He did on Sunday. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And so,
if Dean, if you're listening, if I can't find it, I'm going to call you soon. And I set it aside, and I think I explained this last time, but I set it aside, and I think I set it a little too far aside.
That's too bad.
We'll have a good talk. I love Dean. We'll have a good chat. And
all right.
Our California friend, we're so happy he's okay from the wildfires out there.
Yep.
And we'll talk, Dean. We'll get her figured out, and we'll get less embarrassed.
Oh, no.
We were having the taco feed with the boys basketball team tonight, and I was trying to leave some sticky notes. That's going to be the rebound just into the game. Number 20, Olivia Satter, and she'll be fouled by Benning. I was trying to leave Mr. Sattler notes in his classroom, and Les was getting... You were getting pretty upset. You didn't want me to leave a note for Mr. Sattler.
I did see his son last Saturday refereeing the Big Sioux at one of the schools.
Good job. Right there, Titans, Piper Benning. Get the steal.
What did Les have for lunch today? That's what we're really waiting on.
Taco in a bag.
Taco in a bag.
Taco in a bag.
Chicken strips yesterday.
Chicken strips yesterday.
It was?
It was actually. Yep.
I bet he dips them in ketchup. I bet he's a ketchup dipper.
He's not barbecue.
No, I'm
Piper Benning. Watch here's Sabers. Good looking shooter.
Get in there.
Ooh.
Just missed it. I saw her spotting up in the corner, and I thought, they get it to her, she's going to make it.
No, I like ranch on my things.
he had on his things. He
on
had
my-
taco in a bag, and then he came here and had another taco.
And a piece of pizza. And a
No, I
hot
did
dog.
not have a pizza tonight. No,
I had to force him to go get a cookie
I did
from
eat
the
I
from the
did.
boys' feed.
I did.
And he did. He does what I tell him to normally. He's a good boy.
There's a freshman. Got
Drive by Backey's
Nice.
Yeah,
basket
little
good
floater.
for her.
She was their, not that I know this, but she was one of their leading scorers last year for their 8th grade team.
Okay.
Yes.
Weird, but okay.
No, I'm just saying.
65
Not
for the
that he
Knights.
knows it.
Not that I know that or not.
65 for the Knights. That's what they give
There
up.
we go. There's
Here's
a triple.
Benning. That's going to be
Yeah,
off
away.
to the right,
Oh,
off
come on,
the
Benning.
back of the rim. Belos tracks down the rebound. Under 3 minutes to go. Here's Bindi. Here's Benning. We've
Sabres.
got Sabres drive. throws
Benny's
it
sisters are in the game together.
into the hands of Backey's. Titans might have a couple more they might put in the game here. Time goes fast when it's a running clock.
It does.
It does.
Anything else you want to cover before this 2 minutes is over?
Well, I just wanted to talk. So coming up, we've got Thursday over in West Central. Coach Weber
Boys.
invited me to ride the bus over there. I might take him up on that offer.
Wow.
And so the boys play West Central, number 4 in Class A on Thursday. The
8-2.
girls, as they sit at 14 in the power points, they're going to fall to 5 and 10. They are hosting
We have another
here.
The
yeah,
Lady Govs.
we have another game this week, so we can't take Saturday off.
Yep, nope.
Jana Van Laken into the game, and also
Jenna Van Laken into the game, and also Tally Pashong. Van Laken, an 8th grader from across the street. Pashong, she transferred here this summer from Mitchell, former colonel. And she gets the rebound. How about that? She's played in one varsity game. I believe Van Laken's played in a few. Hit some two big free throws did Van Laken in the Roosevelt win late. Skip past this. is Van
also
Laken.
sealed the game in Watertown with a couple free
Yes,
throws.
she did.
All right.
What time is the tip on Saturday?
3 o'clock.
Yeah, that's going to be an early one. You know, when we play the
Nice.
Governors, we've got to go out there on a Tuesday night and get back at 3 in the morning, but they get to come here on a Saturday.
Hey,
And
For sure. That's crazy.
I was talking with Coach Weber about that pregame turnover by the Titans.
Backus with that last
And-
basket.
He said it's tough, so that's 4 for Backus now. He said it's tough because a lot of teams that play Pier are going to have to travel.
Yep.
And if it's a Tuesday night or Thursday night, it's a school night. But golly, you would think you can't.
not away. Good job, Jana.
Van Laken now left-hand dribble, throws it up left hand. Basket
Wow.
good by her. Gets the Titans up to 31, 37-point lead. This one got a little bit out of control.
Need a
late.
little substitution timeout.
Spellmeyer is going to just get the subs in. Number 10, Zoe McEnany, 5'9", junior. And also number 23, Lydia Eggert, 5'8", sophomore. The Titans have used all of their players. They're all in the game. And it looks like O'Gorman is the same, and they will pick up win number 41. And, you know, if you're starting to talk about the O'Gorman Knights and their winning streak, you might have to start, if they finish this year undefeated, you might have to start talking the Roosevelt Rough Riders and the Wakanda Warriors, both over 100 in a row. And
Whoa.
nice shot there for the Knights. And that's Weber. Just into the game and
What?
I think they called a timeout because she wasn't going to get the ball in.
Oh.
But I think we're just both benches are like, yeah, let's just
Go
let's
ahead.
Just let's take the timeout and stay on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So 70-31. This will be one of the bigger wins in this series for the O'Gorman Knights over the TRA Lady Titans in basketball.
That's a nice looking shot.
Nice. She hit one from there in the JV or in the sophomore game.
Who got that?
Tally.
Oh, Tally. Yeah, I bet it was on the baseline about a
It
That was
6 footer.
on the wing.
Yep.
About a little
Little one-handed
14-footer,
release.
little 14-foot
Oh.
jumper.
Sad to see that miss by number 23, Lydia Eggert, because her whole bench, they were on their feet. They wanted her to make that. That's their final 70-33. The Gorman Knights, the wire-to-wire win, got out to a 6-0 lead, 8-2 lead, and never looked back. They will move on to face a tough game this Saturday.
Friday they play Rapid City Stevens.
Will you be at that one, Les, or are you going to come to our game?
We don't. Well, they play Friday night.
Oh, so you will be over to Gorman if anybody wants to hang with Les before the game.
Autographs,
pictures, selfies with the kids.
So we've got a 37-point lead. Not the biggest margin that's ever been in this 6 game. Now the Knights moved to 6-0. Not the biggest margin we've ever seen, but you knew it was going to be a tough one. The Titans coming in shorthanded.
That's a great team, too.
It is a great team, and I don't think they're going to lose this year, and they are going to be looking really good next year as well.
They're a team that when you're playing against them must feel like there's 8 of them on the court instead of 5. It really does. Like, they're suffocating.
They're going to be great this year. They're going to be really good next year. They're going to be really good. The following year is more. And you see some of these players that played tonight. I think Ellie Meyer.
Yeah, you're going to hear their names.
Meyer at 6 foot is going to be a really good player. Kuziera, we saw her. She's just a sophomore. They've got a number of freshmen on this team. So they are going to be – they're set up. They're looking like they're going to be –
a force.
A force to be reckoned
if you
with.
can say that when they've won 41 straight. I don't even know if you can say they could be a force.
They could be good.
No, I think they are.
Yeah, I talked with Coach Waltner about them in pregame, and he said they are going to be he said they are a dynasty.
Yep.
There you go.
So, yeah, that is going to wrap it up for us up here. We could get you –
Yeah, I don't think that
we're not going to get
printer.
stats.
No, the printer is not working, I don't think.
I don't know if the Titans had anyone in double digits. I think at halftime.
Let's see.
Emma was probably the closest. She had
Lindgren had 7 at halftime. I don't think she scored in the second half.
And Bindi had 4 or 6, I believe. Yeah, I don't think anybody hit double figures.
So if you're listening, you get nosy, go to T-Connect on Facebook. We'll post the box score on there like we normally do, even if it's a bad one like this. But Titans will regroup. Where are the girls at next? They're here
against Pierre, and then they go to Harrisburg on the following Tuesday.
Do you want to look and just give us a quick update before we get out of here? If there's any quick scores.
Yep.
Titan boys are on the road Thursday night in West Central.
On the road.
Girls will be here at 3 o'clock on Saturday.
Yep. All right. Well, Sioux Falls Roosevelt beat Huron tonight, 44-39. This is girls basketball tonight. The number 3 team, Washington Warriors, are winning against Brookings tonight, 34-20 in the third. The Mitchell Colonels did beat Sioux Falls Jefferson over at Jefferson 57-50. Watertown beat Lincoln tonight 54-28. Pierre beat Harrisburg, our next opponent in a couple weeks, 53-40.
Wow.
So Pierre,
That's an upset, as was the Roosevelt beating Huron.
Yes, Roosevelt beating Huron. That's another upset.
Roosevelt just 4 wins. I mean, that doesn't bode real well for the Titans, who were on Roosevelt's right behind them in power points.
Yep, and then Brandon Valley fell to Marshall, Minnesota tonight, 77-73.
Yeah, so kind of a night of some of the top teams going down.
Yep.
But not these O'Gorman Knights.
No. Did you want me to go double-A boys or not?
No, this is a girls' broadcast.
Okay.
We'll save that for another time. And these, boy, I would like to read. We need a printer. These are. I've got 17 points for Eggert, 13 for Terveen, 11 for Moore, 10 for Mooney, and 8 from Merman. So really balanced effort.
Eggert with those 17, 9 rebounds, I believe.
Yeah, and I believe that,
For the Titans, led by freshman Emma Lindgren, 7. Reese Hammerquist, 6 points, 6 rebounds.
Yeah. There you go. Good stat night there for her. I mean.
And looks like Bindi had 4 points and a rebound. And, boy, this we need printer help. If anybody,
I think Kaya Haynes had like 6 points. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
6 points.
All right.
And so the turnovers, 23 for the Titans, which doesn't actually sound like a lot. 18 steals for the Knights, 10 steals for the Titans, and that'll be that with the 70-33 win on a Tuesday night as we get out of here before 9 o'clock, 8:34. And so if you joined us, we thank you for joining us. Sorry, Dean. We'll get to it, my friend. We'll get to it, I promise. So for Rick Williamson, the pitcher who you might see with the Sioux Falls Canaries, the Brian Jamros's Sioux Falls Canaries, Les Schroeder, who got fired from O'Gorman,
I
unfortunately.
did not.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I did not.
Les Schroeder, who enjoyed his time at O'Gorman before coming to T.
And if you have any recipe ideas for him to make a dish
right.
for the Super Bowl, go ahead and send those to him on Facebook.
I'm going to share. You got to be able to make it in the microwave. I'm Shad Hockey, Titan Nation. Bye for now.